Good evening. This is the last day of July in 2025, the 31st. I'm Pamela, presidential candidate for the United States of America for the 2028 presidential race. My candidate identification number is P205203. My committee ID is C00786-160. This is the sixth time that I have run for President of the United States of America. I began in 2008. I ran again in 2012. I ran again in 2016. I ran again in 2020. And I ran again in 2024. I'm doing something new. And I would like for you to contact me and give me your concerns, your questions, your comments, and tell me what your needs are. I would like to know how the political and religious decisions that have been being made by the leadership in the United States of America have impacted your life, financially and otherwise. I would like to know what you would like for me to do to work with you to address any concerns you may have, as well as to meet your needs. I am concerned about the morale of the workers here in America and elsewhere, and their lack of being appreciated as well as valued for the work that the workers do. We have a lot of applause for the one who sits behind the desk, and even respect those because they have the power of the pen. But nothing is like those who get out and do physical labor, who make the sacrifices. This is not about games with people's lives and doing a different game. This is about the reality of what it means to make and preserve a nation of people. Yes, I am concerned about worldwide issues. And I will have those conversations with you if you'd like to have them with me. But it has been stated that charity begins at home and then goes somewhere else. And I would like the other nations to communicate with me what they would like for us to do from the United States, not the United States going to bully somebody and tell them what to do and how to do things in their hometown and in their homeland. Yes, I am a preacher in all positions of leadership in the church community. And yes, I have my own other entities, not just churches, but I have other entities such as Moms Matter, the number 4, the letter U, and the number 2, which is under my umbrella of Mothers Lives Matter, Moms Lives Matter. I have NBN Network, No Bad News Network, as well as many other things that I do. The preacher who preached at East Mount Zion Baptist Church for the church anniversary, you were absolutely correct. We must save lives and win souls for Jesus Christ. This is not about labeling black people as criminals. This is not about that. I want us to take a really good look at our transportation system nationwide and worldwide. The Greater Cleveland Transit Authority process has been stated that it was established by someone from Brazil. I appreciate that. We also have people here in the United States of America who can create and put together a workable transportation system. And we can take ideas and resources and the input from other countries and places after we have been to the table. I want you to look at our hospital care system. It is very racially and economically biased. It needs to be corrected. The emergency rooms don't wait on those who are really in crisis. They wait on those who are financially stable. I want you to look at our prison system. Black people, multiracial people, brown people are not a minority in the United States in any shape, form, or fashion. The prison system will reflect that fact. Black, brown, and multiracial people are incarcerated with 3 times the penalty of white people in America. Black, brown, and multiracial people are denied adequate resources, finances for businesses, adequate health care, police protection, and religious freedom. I was in New Hampshire and I was at a place at a transitional house during my homelessness, and the class that was being taught stated that the white evangelicals went over to Africa to bring Jesus Christ to the heathens, and they wanted that to be accepted. Jesus Christ does not see black people as heathens. I want us to change this political climate. I'm not here to bash Alexandria, Jasmine, Kamala, Donald, Joe, or anybody else. Bernie, Hillary, Barack, Michelle, nobody. I'm not here for that. I'm here because it's time to do something new. It makes no sense for my having been homeless for 22 years for simply reporting abuse. And it was brushed under the rug to give me a label and deny me justice in the court of law. But I didn't retaliate or seek vengeance. I just went to the court system for assistance and was denied justice because of my faith and my religious beliefs. I'm concerned about that because even today, I'm denied fair housing, as well as fair and equal opportunities in health care in these hospitals for reporting abuse in an effort to protect and provide for my children and myself, and given labels, negative labels. Where does adequate funding go? Because I look and I see these potholes in these streets, and I look and I see that more money is being spent to put vaping shops, marijuana dispensaries, guns, alcohol, and tobacco in poor communities. I see that mental health medication is being forced on people. I see that it's legal, civil, and procedural to murder black, brown, and multiracial people. It is also the same for the human and sexual trafficking of those of us who are multiracial, the black and the brown people. There are no laws in place. Nobody should be murdering anybody or selling anybody. If you would like to help me with my campaign and move this country forward, these are only some of my concerns. I have been coming to you also because the Akron Metro Transportation System has been being denied a contract. Within this contract, they're being denied vacation pay, sick pay, holiday pay, retro pay, the COVID money, bonuses, and being told that they need to remove their spouses off of their insurance. But the CEO gets bonuses, I believe every 6 months. Some of the operators are working 40 hours plus and not receiving full-time pay and benefits. I understand that the black-known federal holidays such as Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Juneteenth are not being honored by Akron Metro Transportation System. There are other concerns. In the signage, it's racially biased. I am concerned. Indiana, indigo. There are some of these same challenges. And I'm wondering who the Department of Health and Human Services really represents and who benefits from that. I want to say to you, members of Congress, this is not about a game that we play with people's lives. We can't be hypocrites. We have a Hippocratic oath that when people come to us, they should be able to trust us. When I lived in a garage in Indianapolis, Indiana, after my protection order was violated and my injustices I received, some council members from the city county council there, 3 of them put me in a hotel and they said among each other, we can't let anybody know we did this because if we do this, if they find out, we have to do this for everybody. That's what we're supposed to be doing for everybody. Providing people with a place to live. Food, shelter, and clothing are only a portion. If you'd like to help me with the ministry, the phone number is 216-466-2872, and there I have several churches that you can help me with to do what needs to be done. And these churches work in conjunction with other assemblies. This is not a competition. Each church has a different theme, and we work together. If you'd like to help me with the campaign, the phone number is 330-428-9191. I would like to have your vote, and I'd like to have your support. And while I'm here, I would like to also ask you to vote for Tawan Dow, TJ Dow, for judge in Cleveland, Ohio, Cuyahoga County, who has given his life for meeting the needs of the people and addressing concerns in the community. As you hear, the phone is ringing, and before I close, I want to say to you, I am concerned about the Social Security Administration. I don't want to defund the police. It's time for peace. I'm Pamela, also known as Apostolate, presidential candidate for the United States of America for the 2028 election. Let's move forward. Thank you for your time and your attention. All rights reserved. And I do have a new party. I meant to mention that. It's called the People's Party, the People's New Party. And I gotta tell you more about that. If you'd like for me to come preach or sing or speak or come to any of the political engagements, I am available. Oh, I know what I wanted to say to you in the very beginning, and I didn't say it. I am not married. I don't know if I will ever be married, but that should not matter. I don't have to be married to matter. And if I were married, you would still not even probably listen to anything I'm saying because you'd be talking to my husband instead of talking to me. I'm a female. Looking forward to moving you into your future. And should I get married, I hope you all can come to the wedding because I'm looking to be celebrating with you if that happens in my life. But right now it is not happening. And I'm good with that. I'm not against marriage. And I'm not against divorce either because I don't believe in beating and cheating. If you can't live together, live apart. Time out for all this domestic violence. I am successful and I am single. And I am a presidential candidate for the United States of America. Let's move forward. Full speed ahead. Let's make other nations know that we are the example nation. Representing how a nation is meant to be. If you want to have some talk with me about how the religious component operates and functions and meet the needs of the nations, from nation to nation, we can have that conversation. Remember to vote for me, Pamela, President of the United States of America, for the 2028 election. I look forward to your vote, hearing your voice, knowing your choice, and meeting your needs. All rights reserved, and thank you so much. Have an awesome